Baddies USA episode 6 titled A Big Fight in the Big Apple. So the episode starts off with Krishan versus DJ Sky High. So we see Krishan take the bottle in her hand and she, boom, smacks DJ Sky High across the face. Like I said in my last episode, I felt like Krishan was doing too much. I didn't feel like this was necessary at all. It seems like Krishan has a lot of pent up aggression and anger and she's taking it out on DJ Sky High. And this is the type of that I talk about. Like, how are you going to convey yourself as this holy saved woman and then you do something like this? You know what I'm saying? Yahweh would not approve of that, Krishan. Come on now. DJ Sky High, I feel like she was kind of in shock because she took a pause after she got slapped. She was like, she took a couple seconds to register, like, did this bitch just slap me? And then all of a sudden you just see her like, ugh. And Krishan's face went crazy. Krishan's face looked like she wanted to kill this girl. She was like, like you could just see it in her face. Oh my gosh, she's so angry. The amount of rage that Krishan has for DJ Sky High in this moment, to me, it doesn't match what she did. That's why I'm like, what the hell else happened? Because you're talking about a tattoo cover-up that she leaked, and that's old news. That didn't happen recently. You're talking about she liked a photo that she literally keeps swearing up and down that she never liked it, or if she did, it was by accident. Like, but anyways, Biggie in the confessionals too. Oh my gosh, she literally called out Krishan and said Krishan is on some bullshit. She said DJ Sky High always backs up Krishan and her bullshit online. So the fact that she just smacked her right now, you know, which that was kind of my sentiment too. That's what I always felt like. I felt like DJ Sky High pretty much stuck by Krishan's side through a lot of shit. Like, she took a lot from Krishan. I'm sure in times where they fell out that there might have been some posts liked and all that. But the overall like theme is that DJ Sky High has been a good friend to Krishan. Biggie's literally yelling, "Where's Scotty? Where's Scotty?" Because she just wants to make sure Scotty's okay because Scotty's pregnant, you know? And she's like, I'm good. She's telling everybody like, you know, this is my 7th season. Y'all don't gotta worry about me. I've had an easy pregnancy. I was like, okay, girl, but that's not the point. It doesn't matter if your pregnancy was easy or not. You still shouldn't be around people that are fighting. Like, I think you missed the point there. Biggie was valid. Like, yeah, where's Scotty? And get her away from this altercation. So we see Krishan get off of the tour bus and Sapphire kind of goes with her and they go inside a Sprinter and they just start talking. Of course, Sapphire is like, I don't like to see friends fight because her and Suki went through this a couple seasons back. Krishan immediately is like, she's not my friend. You're not my dad. Literally, she sounded like him. But anyways, yeah, Krishan is pretty much saying that DJ Sky High is not her real friend and DJ Sky High did all of this to try to curate a storyline for Baddies USA. Like, she started doing all this weird shit before filming, like liking messy posts and doing all this, and I just don't really see it as DJ Sky High being this calculated girl that just wants to use Krishan and is secretly having a vendetta against her and doing shit behind her back, like, or purposely doing this to curate a storyline for her on Baddies USA. I don't think so. I feel like everything Krishan's saying is what she's doing. I feel like Krishan is the one trying to curate a storyline because you're bringing up some beef, something that happened, a year ago? The tattoo cover-up is so old. Why are you bringing that up right now on camera? And then, like, her liking the post, okay, that's valid. You could bring that up. But literally, DJ Sky High kept telling her over and over that it's not true. She swore on her child. But you know what? I will say, I read some comments on Instagram and a couple of people literally said, no, it's true. I saw it. Like, I saw it in real time. I saw DJ Sky High's name on the post. But anyways, yeah, it's just kind of weird to me, the timing of it. That's what I question Krishan on, is why are you waiting until now to confront her about everything? And it's funny because Krishan says that she feels like she's been too much of a friend to DJ Sky High, that she loves her, and she's like, maybe I am too nice and that's why she feels like she can lie and disrespect me, when I just feel like, ugh, it's the other way around. I feel like DJ Sky High has been trying to be such a good friend to Krishan, and she deals with a lot of disrespect and just lets it slide. Anyways, Sapphire, she's trying to tell Krishan, like, don't do this on camera, you know, and I think it went in one ear and out the other for Krishan. And Krishan's mind, she was like, what am I doing right here filming this dumb scene with you? Nope, let me get back to the action. So Rolly now is, doing her role. She's one of the leaders this season, and she starts off good. Let me give her that. She starts off good because she starts off by saying, like, I never thought that y'all would have done something like that on camera. And DJ Sky High agreed. She was like, me either. And I never thought that Krishan would have put her hands on me first, of all people. There was Big Lex. There was Summer, who Tasiki was begging Krishan to hit. There was other people that Krishan had an opportunity to hit. But remember, the whole time, Krishan is saying, I'm not here to fight this season. So she's not supposed to be putting her hands on anybody. The fact that she turned and put her hands on DJ Sky High so fast is weird. There's no justifying it. It's pretty weird, especially considering that according to a few of these baddies, they were real friends. But what I didn't like after that is Rolly is kind of like trying to check DJ Sky High. She's like, DJ Sky High, you were stepping to her and you were popping her and you were trying to get smart with her. And I'm just like, no, stop. See, Rolly, I liked you because you were not biased, but now you're acting biased because we know Rolly likes Krishan. They're friends and they've been cool for a long time. So this is like so clear that Rolly is just trying to defend Krishan, because there's no way you watching that whole altercation happen and you're condemning DJ Sky High when she's the one that got smacked by Krishan. Like, that's crazy, especially since Rolly is literally the same person that told Scotty when Natalie hit Scotty, Natalie's not your friend. Friends don't hit each other. Like, she should have had that same energy with DJ Sky High right now. She'd been like, Krishan's not your friend. Girl, friends don't hit each other, But you see, it's the biasedness and I don't like it. And I just don't agree with Rolly's point at all. Like, Krishan's trying to find herself, so don't antagonize her. Krishan antagonized DJ Sky High. Let's be clear. DJ Sky High did not bring this up, first of all. Second of all, if Krishan is truly trying to find herself, she doesn't come to a platform like Baddies. That doesn't make no type of sense in any world. Like, there's no justifying that. Just stop with the excuses for Krishan. And there's actually one person on this bus that I was shocked. Of all people, she actually stood up and she was like, nah, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Like, that's crazy. Putting your hands on your friend is actually crazy. And that was Fauna. I'm like, look at Fauna. Wow. Usually the girl that just stays back, doesn't want to get in people's business, She literally yelled at Tavie baby last episode. She said, don't get in other people's business. And here she is, totally getting in their business right now. But I don't mind it. I'm not mad. A lot of them are just kind of like deriding Krishan. She's the only one brave enough to actually say DJ Sky High should have defended herself. Like, what is she supposed to do? Just be quiet? Krishan was coming at her. Yeah, so Rolly plays the whole, no, I know them, okay? You guys don't know them, so you don't have a right to speak because you don't know them. And like, the only thing I agree with Rolly is like, this could have been a discussion off camera if they're real friends. I agree with that 100%, but not with everything else where she's trying to blame DJ Sky High, talking about DJ Sky High is antagonizing Krishan and she shouldn't have said anything because Krishan is trying to find herself. Wait, what? Girl, that doesn't make no type of sense, Rolly. Come on now. I don't think even you really believe that. You're just saying that because she's your friend. Understandable. Okay, so Krishan gets back on the bus and it goes radio silent. Like, you could hear the crickets chirping. Oh my gosh. Everybody was quiet. What happened? Everybody had an opinion just 5 seconds ago. Krishan gets on the bus. They're just all looking at her. In that scene, it did kind of look like everybody was kind of scared. Like, I think they're just scared because Krishan is very unpredictable. They don't know what she's gonna do. So they're just watching her. And Krishan is pretty much saying that she didn't like how DJ Sky High was coming at her when Krishan was just expressing herself. And DJ Sky High knows that she's not fighting this season. So DJ Sky High is getting bucked. And she's getting smart with her and all that. But ironically, I feel like she is getting bucked with DJ Sky High because she knows that DJ Sky High is not gonna fight her. And I feel like DJ Sky High started defending herself. Yes, she did start saying stuff back to you because you were saying crazy stuff first. Right now, Krishan is still, if she really had that for me, smack me right now, DJ Sky. Even Krishan is still in this moment heated. And DJ Sky High says, why would I smack you? I would never put my hands on somebody that I love. Like, I just wouldn't do that. And Krishan, okay then. Okay. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. And DJ Sky High is just like, no, I would never. You're my sister. And then like, who is gonna sit there as an adult, have somebody tell you, watch your mouth, and you don't even defend yourself. You don't say nothing back. It's crazy. That's why I said DJ Sky High takes a lot from Krishan. So the scene cuts and we see the girls arriving at the Baddies mansion in New York City. Shout out to Mariah Lynn and her Fashion Nova outfit because I have that exact same green dress with the robe. Oh my gosh, it's so warm. It's so good for wintertime. I just thought that was funny. A lot of these girls wear Fashion Nova and I know because I'm like, I have that. I have that. I have that. Like, literally. So Natalie's greeting all the girls as they arrive to the house. You know, Biggie comes down. She's like, oh my God, Krishan just slapped this shit out of DJ Sky High. And here is my thing with Biggie. It's just like, girl, you have two different energies, because in scene, you act like you're on Krishan's side. Like, I remember episode 1 when Biggie was like trying to get Krishan's validation. She's like, Krishan, Smiley did this, Krishan. Like, she was literally reaching for this girl so hard to get her to like understand her. But in confessionals, Biggie be popping her shit about Krishan. That's why I'm like, girl, it's different energies. I'm not even mad at Biggie, to be honest, because I feel like people are so afraid of the Malone sisters. It's annoying. Like, you could tell these girls tiptoe around Krishan and Tasiki. They don't want to say nothing. They don't want to say nothing even slightly bad. Nothing even that anybody can twist about it. So it's refreshing just to see somebody be like, nah, Krishan was on bullshit. Or no, Tasiki was wrong. Like, it's just like, it's okay. My gosh, just say it. But yeah, Natalie is like, oh my God, I don't know why the girls always come to me with all their problems. Like, girl, because you're the EP. Natalie does not want people coming to her with their problems because she doesn't want to get caught in the middle. She is tired of catching the crossfire from everybody's arguments and drama. Like, literally, I can see the PTSD that Natalie had. the trauma that she has from being involved in drama, you know? It's crazy. I guess Natalie wants them to just start going to Rolly and Tommy Lee. That's the point of them being leaders. It's crazy. Yeah. Krishan comes into the house and she tells everybody that she got into a fight with DJ Sky High, and they're like, oh my God, you smacked her? And Krishan says, yes, because she smacked the ground in front of me. And this is why you can't trust Krishan, because this is the smack to the floor that DJ Sky High did. It's Krishan just making shit up at this point. Okay, so then we see Tommy Lee arrive. Natalie greets her, and Tommy Lee immediately tells Natalie, like, girl, what do you want me to do? Because I got this DMX girl. She's all mad. She's all, ooh. I kind of like it, though. But, like, she's, you know, still being goofy and playing around with it. She goes inside of the house, and she literally says that she didn't mean it as an insult. That she referred to Tavie Baby as DMX because DMX was getting all the girls, and the way that, you know, she was dancing and shit. Like, that's what she meant. Not necessarily that Tavie Baby looks like a man. That's not what she meant. And I think intention here is very important. And I said it in my last episode. I said, I don't feel like Tommy Lee was trying to be disrespectful when she said that comment. I don't think she meant it in the way that Tavie Baby took it. But unfortunately, because of the stuff that fans say online about Tavie Baby, in her mind, she took it that way. You know what I'm saying? And also, to be fair, I really don't think Tommy Lee knew that, like, fans always say that Tavie Baby is manly and masculine and all that. I really don't think she knew that, because Tommy Lee doesn't even know how to say people's names properly. Tommy Lee is still talking about some Taseki and Tavii. Like, she doesn't even know how to pronounce their names. I doubt she knows that Tavie Baby, like, people always try to say she's not a girl and all that. I doubt she knows that. So I really believe her when she says that she didn't mean it that way. That, like, it was just a joke in the moment, you know, fun, lighthearted. I know now Tommy Lee, because she's seen the type of reaction that Tavie Baby had, and Tavie Baby's basically trying to check her. And so, of course, now Tommy Lee is kind of like doubling down on it. And she's like, yeah, whatever. What's up, DMX? What? Like, now she's getting smart with it. But yeah. Anyways, Tavie Baby finally gets to the house and she immediately makes the beeline for Tommy Lee, and she wants to check her about calling her DMX, you know? Nah, I ain't playing, bro. Like, we ain't doing that. You're not about to be calling me DMX. That's disrespectful. I am a whole woman. I'm a woman. It's like, got it. Tavie Baby wasn't even giving her a chance to explain that she didn't mean it that way. Tommy Lee's not even really saying anything at this point. She's just like, but she's kind of standing up and she's kind of like getting close to her, and Tavie Baby's like, back up, because if you're within my arm's reach, then I will hit you. You see Tommy Lee, she's getting a little bit closer. She starts like kind of touching Tavie Baby. Tavie Baby says, don't touch me. You know, she does it again. She touches her. She's like, don't touch me. She do it again. Tavie Baby said, boom, like straight to Tommy Lee's face, mushed her face all the way back. But yeah, Tavie Baby starts like swinging at her, and Fauna's in the middle, kind of trying to break it up. Like I said, I really just feel like Tavie Baby was doing too much in the scene. So Tavie Baby's going crazy, you know, she's yelling like, no, I'm not playing this season. Nobody's about to be disrespecting me. Like, stop playing. You were trying to be funny. Like, once again, I don't feel like Tommy Lee in the beginning was trying to be funny. I don't think she was trying to be shady. But right now, she is trying to be funny. funny. She's rubbing that all up in your face because you twisted it. Is it a little bit immature of Tommie Lee to do that? Yes. But at the same time, Tavie Baby didn't even give Tommie Lee a chance to explain herself. She just was rah, 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 just being very aggressive and very loud. Anyways, you see Tommie Lee try to boom, she tried to hit Tavie Baby. I think her ring went flying. She has on a huge ring across her whole hand. Like, that looks a little bit dangerous, you know? But yeah, they kind of square up and they kind of go into start fighting, but it gets broken up almost immediately. And thank God, because, you know, it looked like Tavie Baby was about to tear Tommie Lee up. I'm not even gonna lie. It was not looking too good for her in these fights. So Natalie tries to step up at this point and she's like, listen, like, I spoke to Tommie Lee and I really think it wasn't like that. And Tavie Baby's like, it doesn't matter. I don't like it. I don't like it. If I say I don't like something, you don't continue to do it. I don't like it. And I guess Tommie Lee must have said, I will do whatever I want to do. And that triggered Tavie Baby because she reached over, boom, she punched Tommie Lee again. Oh my gosh. I mean, no, I get it. Like, I get it. If she doesn't want to be called DMX, don't call her DMX. It's just like the way that Tavie Baby's talking to her is just not going to ever work like this. If you want somebody to stop calling you a certain name, the last thing you should do is get up in their face and threaten them. Like, that's just the easiest way. Somebody can just be so calm and be like, all right, DMX. Like, why are you doing all of that? That's just not how you get somebody to actually listen to you. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally how you get somebody to keep pissing you off. You gotta work on your delivery, because literally the more Tavie Baby keeps going, the more Tommie Lee keeps going. I think Tommie Lee said, you're not DMX no more. That's what I heard. And Tavie Baby say, boom, again. Like, here we go. And literally, they're just kind of going around the house. They start fighting again. Again, it doesn't look good for Tommie Lee. It gets broken up. Not Tommie Lee choking the guardian. Why did she put her arms around him? Oh my gosh, that poor guy. I just noticed that. I was like, wait, what? Tommie Lee, I feel like, is drunk too in this scene. The way she's acting, I feel like a lot of them are drunk, truthfully. The rest of the girls arrive to the house, Smiley, Dolly, like, literally, I forgot that there was even more girls arriving. And they come into chaos. They come in literally, once again, Tommie Lee and Tavie Baby are fighting. It's just like, come on now. She's literally like in the kitchen with Rolly just going off. I'm not tolerating no disrespect. Like, the number of times she said disrespect, you would think the last season on Baddies Africa that she was just getting disrespected all season long. It's weird. She keeps mentioning like, nobody's gonna disrespect me anymore. She was going off. She's like, it's not DMX, it's not Trick Daddy, it's not none of that. I'm not tolerating no disrespect. My name is Tavie. I'm like, okay, girl, tell everybody your name is Tavie, because there's still people online calling you Tavie. Yeah, check everybody. Literally, I get annoyed too when I'm watching other videos and they're calling her Tavie. I'm like, come on, it's Tavie. It's not that hard. Her name's Octavia and Tavie is her name. Stop calling her Tavie. That's so weird. But anyways, I turned it into something completely else. She's talking about DMX. I'm talking about her real name. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Noo-Noo steps up to Kold Killa and like she's trying to come talk to Kold Killa about the whole online beef that happened with K-Rican, right? But Fauna immediately comes. She's like, oh, hold on, no. You said you're not doing that. Like, what are you doing? She's trying to prevent them from having a fight right now. It basically, to make a long story short, when the Baddies USA cast was announced, people had asked, where's K-Rican at? And Noo-Noo replies to one of the comments and she's like, check your local trap houses in ATL, something like that. Yeah, obviously Kold Killa, she's gonna step for her friends because that's the type of girl she is. She rides for her friends. But Fauna is like, we already talked about this off camera and we already said that we're not going to do this. So like, why are you trying to bring it up right now? And I completely agree 100% with Fauna here. The timing of this is weird. Noo-Noo, you should have said something to Kold Killa the first day when you saw her. Why did you wait until now? It's feeling a little bit like I need camera time. But it's kind of funny because Kold Killa, I think she wants the drama. She's like looking at Fauna like, Fauna, go away, girl. It's okay. Let her talk. It's okay. Let us fight. Like, she wants it. I don't think Fauna and Kold Killa are like a match. Like Kold Killa and K-Rican, I totally can see them being friends. Fauna and Scotty, that makes sense. But I don't know. It's just Fauna and Kold Killa. They're not the same energies at all. Now, Noo-Noo, I'm gonna clock you here too because she totally lied on her confessional. She said, I had a fan ask me a question why K-Rican wasn't there. And I told them, check your local traps. Girl, the fan did not ask you the question. It was just on a T page and they were asking in general. They didn't say at Noo-Noo, why is K-Rican not there? No, they literally is like, where's K-Rican? And you saw that comment, you fished for that comment and you responded. So those are two completely different contexts, ma'am. You try to make it less insulting by saying it that way. What you did was where you literally fished for that comment, saw it and responded. And even the way that Kold Killa responded, she just said chill, like chill on my girl. Like that's it. It wasn't disrespectful. And Noo-Noo said no. Anyways, Kold Killa is telling her like, if you say something about my girl, I'm gonna fight you. You haven't said anything since then. And Noo-Noo said, yes I did. And Kold Killa said, boop, boop, ow. Damn. Kold Killa say, oh shit, oh shit. It's good. I saw Kold Killa swing. I saw Noo-Noo swinging. They broke it up really, really fast. Noo-Noo won. I could see people saying it was a tie too. And then Noo-Noo's in the confessionals like, yeah, it's about time. Like, yeah, I was waiting for this. I was checking the temperature and you didn't get spicy until I said something. It's just like, girl, what? You've seen Kold Killa so many times before this moment. You just said something right now. How are you trying to make this look like Kold Killa is scary? What? It's very weird, especially when Fauna just said that y'all had a conversation, y'all had an agreement and an understanding that you weren't going to do this, and then you did it on camera. To me, I just totally feel like somebody told Noo-Noo to go approach Kold Killa. Anyways, the scene cuts and you see Summer and DJ Sky High standing next to each other. And Anna just randomly goes, look at Tweedledee and Tweedledum standing over there. I'm like, why? Why are you messing with them right now, Anna? Like, see, she's always starting shit just like this. Her and Summer literally are the same person. Anna is literally provoking Summer right now. She's like, whoa, what happened, Summer? You're so quiet right now. You're not on that no more. You're not on that. Summer said, even me, I'm kind of shocked. I'm like, Summer, you don't have nothing to say? Oh my gosh, it's the first time. She's quiet. And Anna's like, thank ya. That's good. I love to see a learn her lesson. You know, she's popping it. But like, I kind of like agree with Anna that like it's nice that Summer is finally quiet. And don't get me wrong. But at the same time, like, leave her alone, girl. You're making the storyline go back to Summer and we do not need that. Like, it's weird that she just came for Summer out of nowhere in this moment. She's like, y'all trying to avoid the drama now? Absolutely not. Like, it was so weird. Summer literally is telling her like, girl, go fight somebody else. Y'all not about to just be fighting me the whole time. And she's been saying this like since day one. She's literally been like, why does everybody want to fight us? Why does everybody want to fight me? Nope, I'm not going to be everybody's storyline. Anna and Summer, they have beef and they've been going back and forth and back and forth. And Anna has been coming for Summer a lot since day one. Like, she's just been like saying sideways stuff to Summer out of nowhere without Summer saying anything first. So yeah, I totally understand Summer in this moment. And I understand, you know, Summer being like, no, go away. Like, go fight somebody else. She's like, I already beat you up. Like, girl, goodbye. Anna's gonna say, I'll beat y'all both up right now. Both of y'all, 1 and 2, Summer and DJ Sky High. Yeah, you see how you backing up right now? Anna grabs a bottle. She tries to throw it at Summer, but it hits Big Lex. Like, Big Lex standing in front of Summer. I see Big Lex is still kind of trying to defend Summer right now, even though Summer just told them, I don't want to be your friends anymore, and she pretty much broke up with them. But it looks like Lex is still standing in front of her. Anyways, Anna backs off of Summer and she turns towards DJ Sky High right now, and she's checking DJ Sky High. Apparently, DJ Sky High was on Instagram, or she was on TikTok doing a live, and she thought that Anna Mac came in her live, but it wasn't Anna Mac. It was like somebody that had a name similar to Anna Mac. So DJ Sky started talking, and she said something like, if you don't even like me, like, why are you in my live right now? Well, come to find out that that wasn't actually Anna. It was just somebody that had a similar name. And so Anna's mad about that. She's like, girl, what the you dummy, you big goofy. So when Anna tells the story in scene, it sounds a lot worse because Anna basically said DJ Sky High was talking. She said, Anna Mac, B, why are you in my live, B? Like, she made it sound so much more confrontational than what it actually was. In the confessionals, when they play what DJ Sky High actually said, DJ Sky High said, thank you to the 94 people watching me. Even you, Anna, you're one of the 94. If you don't like me, why would you even come on my live? And shout out to the people that love me. I was like, that's it? That's it? What was so shady about what she said? Girl, DJ Sky High did not say nothing disrespectful to you. She didn't even call you out of your name. She didn't say the B word. She didn't say none of that. It's crazy to me how Anna Mac twisted that story. So Fauna's talking to Noo-Noo. She's trying to mediate. Noo-Noo is telling her like, yeah, I am not about to be talking about no girl that's not here. Like, K-Rican is not even here right now. But, you know, of course, Kold Killa hears them and she doesn't like that. So she comes up. She's like, girl, come on. Let's go. You still talking? Let's go. Fauna, move your ass. Get out of the way, girl. Stop trying to mediate. I want to fight. I want to fight. So boom, here we go. Kold Killa versus Noo-Noo. They're both squared up. So Noo-Noo, boom, swings and misses. And all of a sudden we see boom, boom, boom. Like Kold Killa swings a few times and they kind of going back and forth. To be honest, I don't know. I be feeling like they both get hits in on each other. Like it's really hard to tell for me. I cannot really tell who won. Maybe Kold Killa got it a little bit more between the angle and the fact that there's 500 people in the room and the fact that they swing so fast. This is kind of hard to tell like who is winning. Yeah, I might say Kold Killa took that a little bit because I feel like especially at the end, Kold Killa was kind of like getting her. So, you know, Fauna was like, okay, that's it. K-Rican's not even here. She shouldn't even be an issue. I'm just like, Fauna, girl, sit back. They want to fight, let them fight. Like, I understand her intention. It's good. Her intentions are good. But yeah, you're kind of like starting to be in the way too much. And Dolly in this confessional, oh my gosh, I love this look. Like literally, she looks stunning. I love this dress. I want this dress. I love her hair. I love her makeup, her bracelets, everything about this look is so cute. Oh my gosh. But yeah, anyways, Dolly's literally in the confessionals acting like she's so confused why Kold Killa would defend K-Rican right now when K-Rican is not here. It's because they're real friends. What do you mean? I guess this is why the big three fell out. I guess this is exactly why, because she couldn't understand how a friend would have another friend's back. Literally. That was weird to me. Okay, so the scene cuts and we see Natalie, and Natalie is like, hey, Sky, what are you doing? You're not gonna go outside and smoke right now because I need to address you right now. So I don't know what you're trying to do. Put that out and come back. Natalie, the way that you talk to DJ Sky High is not the same way that you talk to other girls, and I don't like it. Okay, I've noticed that this season Natalie's been way nicer, way more neutral to everybody else, but not DJ Sky High. She's still snippy. She's still like kind of has an attitude, and I totally think it's because she knows DJ Sky High is not gonna do nothing. She's not gonna ever put her hands on Natalie. She likes Natalie, so Natalie wants to confront DJ Sky High because she didn't like her unprofessionalism when she threw a fit over the chain and walked off stage, and then also that some of the girls said that DJ Sky High was purposely playing their songs incorrectly. This girl already is going into it knowing that they try to make her look bad. Why would she purposely make mistakes? That doesn't make any sense. No, she's not gonna purposely make mistakes. If anything, she wants to be the DJ of Baddies. This is her craft. This is her job. And to be honest, if they were smart here, they would stop coming sideways at DJ Sky High and they would start appreciating her more. You know why? Because no other show has a DJ designated for them. That concept is actually so cool. Like, y'all should have sold that even more. But no, you guys want to come at her sideways and try to make her look bad and all this shit. Like, that's why I'm just like, I don't really like the way they treat her. And Natalie in her confessionals even said, if this is not going to work out, it's early enough, you can leave. Goodbye, Sky. I'm like, wow, you're so fast to say goodbye to her, but you never threatened goodbye to any of the baddies. Why not goodbye, Summer? You're doing too much. You know, I just thought that was so crazy. Like, I guess you can argue like, well, DJ Sky High is not a part of the show. Like, she's not a baddie cast member. So yeah, they can let her go. But I think it's weird the way that they treat DJ Sky High. So Anna Mac, of course, steps in and she don't like DJ Sky High. So she's like, you just been desperate to be a part of Baddies. You're so desperate. And DJ Sky High said, no, I'm not. I'm not desperate. Truthfully, it comes off a little desperate only because the that you went through and the way this show made you look bad from the first season that you were on, literally them introducing you as the babysitter and then literally them showing you messing up in the club, like not doing the DJ right, showing the equipment not working and breaking, and always like they don't portray her in the best light, and you keep coming back to the show. That's what reads a little bit desperate. But I know off of the show, you know, she has a lot of amazing opportunities and she works with a lot of big name celebrities and all that. DJ Sky High is like, I really really don't understand why everybody has a problem with me being a baddie. Like, what's wrong with me? I look good, I dress good, I'm educated, I'm smart. Like, what's wrong? Y'all don't want me to be a baddie? Which I'm just like, girl, yes, you're a baddie in the sense of like, yes, you're a baddie, you look good and all that, and you're a DJ. And she has her baddies chain right now, so she officially is a baddie. But like, you don't want to be an actual cast member. You don't want that, because then the girls are gonna put their hands on you, as they are right now, literally, and you don't want to fight. Like, Natalie's right. Natalie literally said, I know DJ Sky High in real life. She's not about that life. She doesn't want to fight. She doesn't like confrontation, all that. So like, just stay in your lane. Literally, just be the DJ. You got the best gig. Go on tour with them. You still get the clout off of the show. You're gonna be known as the DJ of the baddies. Like, that's good clout. That's not bad clout. You can still go on to do other shows and other things outside of this. But once you start fighting, once you start getting a part of that drama, like, things get risky. So anyways, Anna, you know, she just gets mad. She's like, yeah, you just pop so much online. And she, boom, she goes and she smacks DJ Sky High in the face. And I was like, oh my gosh, again, this poor girl. Damn. Like, in the same day, she gets smacked twice. That's crazy. Anna Mac, like, girl, you only did this because you knew that she wasn't gonna do anything back. I really don't think Anna would smack anybody else in the house like that. She wouldn't do that to Summer. She didn't. She had the opportunity to. She just popped her at Summer. But why did you come and smack her like that? This to me does not make any sense at all. And even DJ Sky High herself admitted that she did do stuff, but when they were beefing. Like, yeah, she's like, when did I do something outside of when we were beefing? DJ Sky High literally turns around and walks away. She doesn't do nothing. She doesn't try to fight. She doesn't even say anything. She turns around and walks off. Krishan is so happy. The holy woman that she is so happy. She's literally in the back like, yeah, she deserved that. She's such a hypocrite. Okay, anyways. So the scene cuts and we see Natalie Nunn and she's talking with DJ Sky High. Tinkerbella is there and then Suki comes and joins them. Suki, oh my gosh. Suki is talking about, oh my god, like I was in the middle of and I stopped that to come here, and you know what, I'm on my period too, and I'm a heavy bleeder, so I can't even sit down because it's gonna leak. I said, oh my god, your music makes so much sense right now. That's exactly how her music sounds too. Just too much. Too much TMI, girl. Anyways, they are talking to DJ Sky High and they're trying to figure out how to make this work because, you know, everybody can't be slapping the DJ. And I'm like, yeah, speak to everybody else. She's not the one that said, hey guys, smack me. So DJ Sky High is like really sad. Like, she's like, I'm just like so disappointed. I didn't expect this is how it was gonna go. And then the scene cuts, right? And we see Tommie Lee and she's coming inside the room where Kold, Killa, and Tavie Baby was, totally antagonizing them. I'm like, okay, Tommie, stop. You're doing too much now at this point, ma'am. Like, it was over. She left. She's talking with her friend, Kold Killa. Why did you come into that room? Still, like, trying to keep this going. That's weird. So Tavie Baby's telling her once again, I didn't like it when I tried to correct you and you said, oh, I can say whatever I want. And Tommie Lee says, I didn't say that. I never said that. I never said that. And Tavie Baby's like, you don't even remember what you said. Like, yeah, that part to me, I'm like, Tommie, you did say it. It is kind of hard to hear it, but if you listen carefully, you do hear Tommie Lee say that. And even Rolly confirmed that she did say that. Tavie Baby's talking about, I can't argue with somebody that's not mentally there. Like, I cannot dumb myself down. I'm like, girl, stop trying to little girl her. That is so disrespectful. To me, that's more disrespectful than anything. Like, a part of me feels like Tommie Lee is trolling Tavie Baby right now. Like, she's doing this on purpose. She's just trying to make her more angry. So yeah, the scene cuts back to DJ Sky High. Krishan comes and joins them. DJ Sky High is kind of just trying to defend herself and she's communicating, you know, Krishan thinks that I like something and now that my own friend has turned against me and everything that she says, Krishan Rock's like, see, this is why she got slapped. This is why she got slapped, because she doesn't take accountability. She's not taking accountability for shit. Just take accountability, say I'm sorry. Like, that's what Krishan wants. Krishan just tries to act like she's so mature and holier than thou, and I see she's very immature and very unholy. So yeah, Krishan's like, why don't you just apologize? And DJ Sky said, I'm sorry, but I didn't do it. If you want an apology, I'll apologize. It was obviously just a misunderstanding, you know? And, you know, I feel like this just proves that DJ Sky High is the bigger person because she's willing to apologize even though she doesn't think that she was wrong. And that is hard. Like, have you ever done that for real? Try apologizing when you know you did nothing wrong. Most people can't do that. The fact that she's able to do that just goes to show me that she views Krishan as a real friend and not just an industry friend. So the scene cuts back to the room with Tavie Baby, Kold, Killa, and Tommie, and all of a sudden we see Tommie Lee and Kold, Killa, and they're going back and forth. Kold, Killa is mad because Tommie Lee asked her what her name was. Literally, that was the story. Anyways, Kold, Killa is friends with Tavie Baby, so she's just kind of on her side and she's defending her, and she's literally going off at Tommie Lee at this point, and Tommie Lee turns around and she walks out, which I'm like, best decision that she could have done, because in the very first place, why did you go there? Like, that was her fault. That was Tommie Lee's mistake from the very beginning. Krishan goes and hugs DJ Sky High, and pretty much they make amends, and Krishan even admits, you know, I don't even like to fight her. Like, it's weird. I feel weird when I fight her. So does that sound like an industry friend, or does that sound like a real friend? Sounds like a real friend to me. But yeah, and then Tikabella tells DJ Sky High, like, hey, by the way, don't ever let somebody smack you and you do nothing about it. Girl, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I love Anna, but you should have smacked her back. I get it. Look, and I would just say this. If you want to be a baddie, go smack Anna back. But if you want to be a DJ, just let it go and just be a DJ. Keep it professional, and hopefully, you know, you will avoid all physical altercations from now on. So anyways, they are on their way to a club in New York, and Natalie Nunn said, y'all have fun. I will not be joining y'all. Like, damn. Guess she was serious this season when she said she's going to be doing her own thing, which I'm not mad at either. I like to see them, you know, do different things. Hello. Hey. Okay, so the girls are in their Sprinter driving, and they kind of recap everything that just happened once again. Tavie Baby is saying how, like, she's upset because she told Tommie Lee respectfully to stop saying that, and Tommie Lee responded with, I can say whatever I want, which, like I said, if that's how it went down, then Tommie Lee was wrong. But like I said, I didn't see the respectful part, so all I can go off of is what I see, okay? Then we see Tasiki, and Tasiki's kind of, you know, backing up Krishan. She's saying that DJ Sky High does a lot of shit online. It's a lot of people that are coming at DJ Sky High saying that she does a lot online. The more that people say it, then it must be true. Then the scene cuts again, and we see Fauna and Kold, Killa, Big Gret, and they're talking about the whole Noo-Noo versus Kold, Killa situation. Fauna explains once again that, you know, they had an agreement since K-Rican is not there, that they weren't going to talk about her and they weren't going to fight about it. Big Gret is like, yeah, but she do be popping it online though. And Fauna's like, it doesn't matter. She never said anything about you. So, like, please sit down. And her and Big Gret kind of have a little back and forth. They go at it, but that quickly gets diffused. Tavie Baby was saying, like, can we just, like, stop bringing this up because, like, K-Rican's not even here. Like, just stop bringing it up. And Fauna was like, I'm bringing it up because we're talking about it. Like, I could bring up whatever I want to bring up. And she's like, Tavie Baby, like, are you my friend or not? You should have my back. But yeah, things escalate, and they actually get into a fight to the point where they literally at the end of the fight, they're like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And Fauna's like, and I've been done with you. And I see all of the people online joking that, like, are they in a relationship? I'm like, this looks like it. Like, what are y'all talking about? I'm done with you. Yeah, I've been done with you. It totally sounds like a breakup right now. Anyways, I'm kind of like more on Tavie Baby's side in this specific situation because she made a whole lot of sense. She said, y'all are defending your friend K-Rican. Big Gret is defending her friend Noo-Noo. I don't think what Tavie Baby said was that big of a deal. All she said was, stop bringing it up. Stop talking about it. She's not here. Literally, that's the same thing that Fauna has been saying all this time. So I don't understand why when Tavie Baby said it, it was a big deal. Like, that part to me was just weird. That's why I'm like, you're such a hypocrite, Fauna. She's saying the same thing. That she just doesn't like that Tavie Baby said it to her. So the scene cuts and we see all the girls. They arrive at Club Drama and they're going to be doing some rehearsals. This is going to be the actual place where they have their first concert in New York City. Okay, so we see Krishan, and Krishan is upset because of something that happened on Instagram. Now, Krishan is not the best communicator, so trying to understand the story that she's telling is a bit difficult, but I kind of remember this happening. At the New York City booking, Krishan and Marsh and Tasiki were seen all walking into the club together. So I think the fans were trying to make it weird because the fans were like saying like, oh, I thought they were beefing. Now they're walking next to each other. Like, this must be fake. This must be fake. Like, you know how the fans always do, just being so messy and just stupid as ever. Even some fans were saying, is this fake? Like, we're coming at Tasiki, and Tasiki made a post and she was like, just because you see me walking right next to each other doesn't mean that is sweet. That's what she said. So that's what Krishan is talking about, and that's why Krishan is angry, and Krishan is like, what the hell? Like, why would you say that? She did make me laugh a little bit because Krishan's like, thank you, Instagram, the only app that my sister will talk to me. Like, it was like, that's sad. Yeah, no, I understand why Krishan would feel some type of way because Tasiki didn't even need to say anything to the fans. Like, girl, let the fans talk. They're gonna talk. They're gonna talk regardless. So Krishan is trying to talk to Biggie right now, and I'm confused trying to follow along with what is happening. It's funny because Biggie, even her confessional, was like, Krishan, stop trying to confuse me. Like, and I need Zeus to like put the actual receipts, like put the T pages and what they said to help us figure out what is going on. After the club last night, Krishan went on live and she was talking because she saw an old live. Apparently that's the story. It might have been a misunderstanding. Again, I don't know, but oh my gosh, IG and TikTok be getting y'all into so much drama. I guess you could thank the fans because half of the storylines are coming from stuff that happened online. Tasiki's like, I'm not beefing with you, Krishan, but like, you're weird. Like, you say you do some weird stuff online. So Marsh gets involved. You know, Marsh is just trying to stick up for Krishan. Basically, Tasiki's pretty much like, you know, I don't F with you, Krishan. Like, it is what it is. That's it. Krishan is literally telling her, like, that's fine. I don't F with you either. I don't have to be in the same room with you. You're nobody. You're Krishan's sister. She's talking Tasiki's getting mad. Tasiki's like, I would never say nothing like that. You know, at this point, I'm just like, show the receipts on screen or like do something to help us understand. I can only imagine all the people watching this show that don't follow T pages and like have no idea what the is going on. This would be so confusing. I follow T pages and I'm still kind of lost. Like, I remember this stuff happening, but it happened a long time ago too. I'm like, I don't know. This is a lot. It's all because of online beef, which is pretty sad that the fans and online stuff split up these two sisters once again. So yeah, Tasiki's like, look, are we here to do rehearsals or are we here to fight? Which one is it? She takes off her jacket. Like, let's go. Tasiki like kind of gets in Marsh's face. She's all up in Marsh's face like this, like talking like this, and Marsha's like, back up, and she just kind of like pushes her back like that, and boom, here we go. That's how they start fighting. Tasiki, you were kind of wrong for getting up in her face like that. You got up in her face pretty aggressively after just saying, so what, do you guys want to fight? So are we rehearsing or are we fighting? Like, you know, I feel like Tasiki started that with Marsh because Marsh was sitting and you came up to her. But anyways, Marsh jumps down and Tasiki oh my gosh, like she was getting Marsh was stumbling and trying to like get to her, but no, Tasiki beat Marsh's ass. It's crazy. You see Tasiki and she's like, where's my chain at? And Sapphire saying, I got it. She has her chain. Marsh tries to go and like reach for the chain, which was so weird, and Tasiki's like, no, that's mine. Boom. And she punches Marsh, which I'm like, yeah, girl, what the are you doing? Why are you trying to reach for her chain? That was weird. You deserved that one, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, anyways, the scene cuts and we get the previews for the next episode.